Hi, welcome to Fast Company's 29th floor. I'm Noah Robischon here with Mark Wilson today to talk about Windows 10. Microsoft has released the newest version of its operating system. It's so good that they skipped 9 completely. Mark, let's talk about what is new and exciting about Windows 10. Should you install it?
Yeah, I think so, at least when all the bugs are ironed out. That's pretty much the only complaint people have.
I gotta say, I find the Windows interface to be completely confusing still. It's a UI that is still in search of itself. It's like it doesn't know what its personality really is supposed to be, and so it's trying to be multiple different things to different people. Have they fixed this with at least the mail and calendar apps in Windows 10?
People really like the mail app especially. It was like their ultimate desktop interface, which was that it had this Metro interface that worked well for tablets and things like that.
That's the one thing I feel like Windows has always gotten right, is that those two apps are integrated really well and they work across your organization really well. I can't say that the same is true of some of the other features that I'm hearing about in Windows 10. I mean, Cortana, come on. We all know that you're not going to be using voice control to really do many things on your desktop. I just can't believe that Cortana is going to really radically change the way I use my desktop every day.
Maybe the voice portion of it isn't the best solution for everyone. I do think it's the most robust personal assistant that anyone's tried yet. It has some of the predictive learning stuff that Google Now has. So I do think having one AI that can really help dig into your life has a lot of promise.
Another huge one actually is that they have released the Edge browser. Apparently it's going to be faster and they've fixed a lot of the problems that existed with Internet Explorer. Are you going to download the Edge browser, Mark, and try it out?
I haven't tried Edge yet. You know, early reviews on it are pretty negative though. But that's what's tough about browsers. Like, you have to really be sort of 20% ahead of the curve, right? To cut into that market share and take it back.
So what about Xbox Live app integration? This sounds pretty interesting because it actually brings all of your friends, your achievements, and things like that onto your desktop, which is great. Apparently you can also do a local area network with your Xbox One if you have it to play games on your PC and your Xbox One. Do you think they'll actually convert people to Windows 10 because of Xbox One integration?
I'm not sure it's the way to convert users, and actually, unfortunately for Microsoft, the Xbox One seems to be trailing the PS4 this generation.
And so there's this other thing called Continuum, which apparently allows you to switch kind of modes from tablet or phone to PC kind of seamlessly.
I actually think Continuum is probably Microsoft's best idea in Windows 10. The software will actually change and shift its UI to maximize itself for tablet mode.
It's sort of like they've built a responsive OS, basically, based on your platform type. But how many people are really doing that? You
know how you're at your laptop and you have this desktop experience that you can drag windows around, but when you're on a tablet, you really want all of these, small UI tweaks. If you look at an Apple that has OS X and iOS, and those divisions start to feel odder and odder and odder, why not have a solution more like Continuum that has one OS that can reconfigure its UI for every purpose?
So look, Windows 10 upgrades are free if you're using Windows 7 or Windows 8. Are you going to line up and download it? Let us know. Hashtag 29th floor on Twitter. We'd love to hear you, especially if your name is Cortana. See you next week.